Hey guys, it's Ryan Pithan here with 6 Mile Pursuit Turkey Edition. It is April 26, 2019. It's about 5:30 a.m. It looks like it. Oh man, it's only 40 degrees out this morning yet. But this is gonna be my first time getting out there in the turkey woods, and I'm pretty pumped. Last night I couldn't sleep, so I kind of woke up a little late. The sun's, yeah, it's not coming up yet. I think I got another half hour before first light, but I got a bit of a drive to where I'm going as well. I think Colton, he's got himself a bird already with the bow and arrow. I'm actually taking the shotgun out. I've gotten 2 birds in the past with my bow and arrow, and that is really tough to do. So good job to Colton for doing that. But I think next year I might pull the bow back out. But for this year, I just got my 2 gun tags. Hopefully I can double up later up tomorrow, and I might try taking my girlfriend out. She's never been hunting before, but we got our hunter safety course all knocked out this last December, January. Got her some tags bought. Oh, yesterday we went out and shot this gun my dad wanted her to use, and it kicked like a mule, and she's already starting to bruise up. But I think we got another gun that doesn't kick as hard for her, so she might use that. Hopefully I didn't scare her off. And then Sunday I think Jay Gosler might be coming back, so I might be going out with him. So it'd be really nice if I could double up this week or this morning, get my tags filled so I can help those guys out the next couple days. Because then next weekend I got a friend's wedding I'll be going to, and then before you know it, it's the last weekend of the season. But yeah, stay tuned. We'll get some more footage when we're out there. Hey guys, quick update. Still do not have a turkey, but I got a couple of them gobbling. The only thing is they're on the other side of this creek, and they do not want to commit, so I've been sitting here for a while. I was cold, but the sun's finally on me, so that's warming me up a bit. But these birds are just being stubborn. Oh, stay tuned. Hey guys, no luck today on the first morning out. Yeah, I mean, I was surrounded by them. I don't even think I got any footage. I think all I got is maybe a raccoon on camera for a little bit. And the problem was they were just staying in the timbers and the trees, which is fine, and normally I would go after them. But the piece that I'm hunting today, it's the only farm in the area that I can hunt. I can't hunt any of the neighboring properties, and all the birds stayed on all the neighbors' farms. I didn't have a single bird come onto my farm that I can hunt, so it just really proved to be a challenge. I kept trying to call them, and they just did not want to come over. I mean, I could see them in all the valleys around me, but just no luck today. And then the farm I'm hunting has a lot of hills and ridges, and last year, you know, just kind of walking out of here, I popped my head over a hill ridge, and I seen a bird and got down and crawled up on it and fanned it, and it came running right to me and got us. So I tried that here towards the end, and nothing but deer and raccoons. So stay tuned.
I didn't know you were going to be ready. I figured we just...
Oh, I thought we were going turkey hunting.
Well, yeah, no, we are, I think.
Oh, you want me to get that door?
I want you to get rid of this ugly-ass bench, whatever the hell it is.
Oh, he's saying that on TV. No, what? You get that door all by yourself.
I got it.
Hey guys, it's April 28th, about 10 after 3. Jay Gosler finally got back from Eastern Iowa, so we're gonna go out and sit this evening and hopefully have some luck. My girlfriend and I, we went out this morning and didn't see anything, so hoping to change our luck. Here comes the big man now.
What? Oh, hey.
So, all right, stay tuned. All right, Jake Gosler and I are out here. It's probably close to 3:30, 3:40. We're gonna walk over that big hill, sit in the corner, and hope we get a bird.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right, guys, we're all set up. Got our decoys out there. If you think that Tom decoy looks a little weird, that's because it's homemade. So, you know, give me a break on that. But, all right, stay tuned. Hopefully we get them in. So on the morning of May 10th, 2019, Jason Kuhlman and myself, we went out to sit at this new property we call the Turin Farm. His brother Lee actually just got this as a lease, so I think he gets to lease this land for 2 years. We set up in some pine trees, some cedars I guess, and unfortunately we had some deer that came close to us. The turkeys, however, they didn't want anything to do with us, but we were surrounded. They were gobbling in every direction. But coming up here, I'll kind of show you. Eventually, Jason and I had to get a little more aggressive and go after these birds ourselves instead of just waiting for them. So here we have the birds. They're right to our right, and they're above this cedar. I was trying to zoom in on them, but the camera kept focusing on the cedar right in front of us. But I believe we had 2 toms in full strut, surrounded by hens. There'd be a couple jakes that would show up, and the toms would run them off. But since they were henned up, we just knew they weren't going to come our way. So this is when we decided that we had to, you know, go after them instead of waiting for them to come to us. So I took a little screenshot of Google Maps here to kind of show you guys where we're at. If you look at the red X in the lower right corner, that's where Jason and I were set up. And these birds were on the far left side, still on the property that we're hunting, but more towards this L shape on the left side you see there of the field. And then they would move into that drainage ditch you can kind of see. So that red path kind of marks Jason and I, our route. And then we kind of crawled out there in the cornfield once we felt we were close enough, and we started giving them this little fan action. And as this video shows, they just came running right towards us. Well done, Jason. Oh my God. Dude, I shot and it knocked my GoPro down. I don't know if the shot's on there. That's how you do it. Oh. Well done. Good timing on that shooting, dude. Whew. Oh. Dude, mine, what? I was, he jolted off to the right, and you know, I'm shooting one-handed with that damn feather. So it took me a little bit to adjust, and I hit him off to the left, I think. And then I saw mine fall. I'm like, oh, I hope Jason didn't shoot at mine. You shot first, right? I know, I couldn't tell. You had a better shot than me, apparently. That is what spring is all about.
Now you can focus on just getting Lisa set up.
Yeah. He's got spurs. Are you still loaded? If he gets up, you can shoot him again? Jason's getting spurred. You know where your that camera's at?
Yeah.
You go for that and I'll go for the rest of our gear. If you don't mind, I'd like to get some photos out here. No. Alright guys, last weekend of turkey hunting, and Jason and I, we doubled up. Oh, there goes my girlfriend walking away. No, hopefully we got some footage with the GoPro, but
it was good.
Yeah.
Kind of set up in a different spot, and they flew out where we had set up previously, and we kind of put the sneak on them, went through the timber out and around, and got with about 100 yards, and crawled out into the crop field that was planted, and gave them the old fan trick, and took them a little bit, but they finally came at us.
Yeah. So right now we have enough turkey feathers on the wall, but we're still going to save all these, and I'll show you why. Here, Jason, hold this. It's kind of just like a little makeshift fan that we built, and whenever the birds aren't coming in for us, we usually try to be aggressive and sneak up on them. That's how we do it. We just get behind that and crawl up to them, and then we do this little fan trick where we just take the fan up and down like that, and for some reason, I don't know if it's a territorial thing or a submission thing.
I think it makes it look like he's fanning in and out.
Right, but those turkeys, they just come running in at you. So hopefully you'll get to see that on the GoPro footage. So
It was good. No.
Right now we're gonna try to cut these guys up, and we'll take these fans off, and we got these nice boards that we put them on. So we'll put them on there, put some borax on them, and we'll have a couple more fans, and maybe we'll either use them or see if any of our buddies need them. And then, yeah, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
You going?
Yeah, you're good.
Alright guys, so right now we're gonna just kind of show you the process that we do for butchering the wild turkeys. Right now I'm gonna take the fan off, so if you go to the base of the fan, you can kind of pinch together to see where it kind of connects to the body. And that's just kind of where I go in with my knife. And it should. There's just like a notch there, and it's just real easy. It comes right off like that. So now we got that. We'll put it on one of those boards, and we'll actually try to get off as much meat as possible before we put that borax on there, just so flies don't land on there. And you know, sometimes we'll have maggots if we don't get all the meat off there as possible. So that's how you do that. Then for the spurs, we usually take those off and dry them too. We just sort of crack the legs. I don't know if that's the best method, but that's kind of how we do it.
Break the joints, and you usually need a
Yep.
knife to cut the rest of the skin.
So
Cut
there's
right
one.
off. Ryan likes to make a sweet little necklace out of all his spurs. It's kind of a cool deal. We'll show you at some point in time here, but
So mainly this video is for Jake Gosler. If he ever gets a turkey without us, he knows what to do. Then after that, we sort of... Oh, we still got the beard yet, so... With the beard, we can save that too. Kind of see where... Pinch that too, and kind of see where it connects to the body. And you want to get back in here a little bit. That way, if you do cut it too close, all the... I don't know what you call that, the beard, it just sort of falls apart.
definitely want to get a little meat on it when you first cut it. You can always trim it up
Yep.
when you're done, but
So then we got those pieces. Gotta set those off to the side for now. We'll get to breasting, and I do just put it on its back and then just split the legs if you can.
a little croaking yet.
Yep.
Squawking.
Or just kind of use your knife to cut right down in there, and then kind of use your fingers to come all the way up.
Feel up the breastbone.
Yep. Normally I do this a lot smoother. I'm just nervous with the camera on me.
Don't make excuses.
Uh-huh.
You know, hopefully, ideally, as you kill more birds or you get more experience, you try not to shoot them too much in the body,
Right.
because otherwise the breast meat will get pellets in it. I
Yeah.
think we had 2 decent shots. We're going to find out, but
Yeah, if you have a chance for them to go out a strut and put their head up, that's a lot better. Then you won't get BBs in the meat.
we'll have to. We haven't watched the film yet. We'll have to look at the shot. Ryan was shooting one-handed, and
Yeah.
they kind of were coming right at us and getting pretty close to where he might have pulled his shot a little bit to the left. But otherwise, no, I think we made 2 good shots. They dropped them right away. But
So then right here you can see all the breast meat. You got this bone here, and then up here, you know, I don't know what the technical term for that sack is.
I mean, just it's a protective sac that has its heart and lungs and all that good stuff in it.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to cut into that too much. But
Yeah, just take your knife and kind of just go around this bone.
yeah.
Normally we have these real nice fillet knives, but I can't find them or find where my dad put them, so I'm using my gutting knife right now for deer. Oh, it's a little different, but there we go.
You just kind of make sure, like we said, don't want to.
Yeah, there's the
Nick
sack
that.
and there's the meat, so you can almost pull it apart. That way you're not dicking or excuse my language, messing around with the knife and possibly popping that, because then it'll just stink. And
I don't know if you bust it open if it smells bad, but if you get into the actual organs,
right,
you'll have a mess. So if you can avoid it is the best. I mean, we're not.
we're not experts.
You can take your time doing it, or you can. You know, Ryan's done a fair amount of birds in his life, so he gets right after it in here. Don't take him long to breast one out.
And then we just sort of put these in buckets of water for the first day and put some salt in there to kind of pull out that gamey flavor for the first 24 hours. And then either we'll slice them up into breast-sized chunks and put them in cryovac bags, or just do the whole breast and then kind of cook them however you want. I've been smoking the last couple of mine, and they've been turning out excellent. The smoker's not out here, but I think that's a good way to go about it. You can also defat fry them, like put some breading on them. But
Yeah, I think smoking them turns out real good. You got to make sure you keep basting them with oil or keep them moist.
Especially if you're grilling it. That's what I found. Like if you every time you go to flip it, just put some more oil on it. It stays a lot juicier and doesn't dry out. Boy, that thing looks like a balloon. And the feathers, they just love to get in the way, so.
Yeah, we'll rinse them off before we let them start soaking in salt water, and you just try to get as much of the feathers and
Just look
other gunk off it. Yeah, it's like a
balloon.
like a bubble there. 'Cause I don't want to poke that. Probably stinks in there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't want to be the one to find out, I guess. By the end of the video, I will have nicked it, probably.
Definitely some carnage up in there, though, ain't there?
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I think this is your bird.
Yeah. Thanks, pal.
Ew.
Probably for when I stood on his neck.
Yeah, and that should be in the video, too.
I
The
should've.
old death kick where they were flopping around a little bit.
You drop him with the gun, you get up immediately and run out, unless you're waiting on a second bird for a second person, which ours here we both shot damn near the same time. We always go out and stand instead of putting another shell into them and wasting more ammo or damaging any of the meat, shoot them a second time, you just stand on their neck and...
Right, because we have shot them and you just sort of sit there, celebrate, and they get up and run away because they can be a tough bird. So after we shoot, we get right up on them.
Yeah.
But then that is it. We don't really keep the legs just because they are wild. Those legs tend to be a little tougher. If you know how to cook those, we don't. So you can always let us know. But yeah, we basically just breast them out and that's it. So
Very good. Well,
stay tuned. We'll see you next time.